Hello and welcome back to another episode of Daru with Devyn. I am Devyn and this is Daru. Today we have Jagermeister, the life of every party. And today we'll talk about this 150-year-old alcohol and how it became from an old man's drink to the life of every party. So back in 1878, there was this person Wilhelm Must in Germany, and he moved to Wolfenbüttel, which was a city there, where he started a vinegar factory. So the 1878 here is actually the year in which the vinegar factory started. It has nothing to actually do with Jägermeister. The Mast family started their family business of vinegar in 1878. Then in 1918, because his father fell ill, the business went down to his son Kurt. Now, Kurt, because vinegar wasn't a very profitable business, thought that he would move into alcohol. And with years of research and development, by 1934, he developed this spirit which had 56 herbs and spices secretly kept like KFC. And that's what we see today as Jägermeister. Now, Jägermeister itself means hunting master. It comes from it was a title given to the person who was in charge of hunting for the entire city, and that's where it comes from. Now, again, interestingly, the label you can see there is a stag with a cross on it. Anyone who's come in from Instagram has seen this logo on the story. So, the story behind this is that in the 7th or 8th century, there was a Saint Hubertus, and he actually was a very well known hunter, and he was chasing the stag in the forest, and it was Good Friday. And while he was chasing the stag, he saw the stag look at him, and a glowing cross appeared between the horns. And that stag spoke to him and told him to leave hunting and become a saint. So, long story short, this hunter became a saint, and this is where this logo comes from. This became folklore amongst hunters, and when the hunting master wanted a logo, it was a stag with a cross. So 1934, Kurt Mast, he makes Jägermeister. Now he has a spirit, but again he wanted a bottle to be as solid as the spirit. And so what he does, he brings in uh, tens of bottles, and he starts throwing them onto his kitchen floor to see which was the strongest shape. And this is why you get this Dettol like bottle of Jägermeister, because apparently it's stronger than most. I will do a drop test once the liquid is finished. Yeah, so that is the history of Jägermeister, 1934. And in Germany, it was had as a digestive. It's actually uh, under the category of a liqueur, a herbal liqueur. It is a digestive. It is something that is had after a dinner, because it is, again, as the name suggests, supposed to improve your digestion. So, cut to how does something which is licorice flavored, aniseed flavored, and has a reputation of being a digestive go from that to being referred to in pop culture and in parties, right? So there was this guy, Sidney Frank, who was a American alcohol importer, and he got Jägermeister into pop culture. He made it popular. He started associating it with clubbing, and he brought in the concept of doing shots. So instead of sipping on it as an aperitif, you just down it. Because again, 35% alcohol and it's sweetened, it's a liqueur. It's easy to shoot. Okay, so this again is a brilliant case study in marketing of how branding can change the perception of something which is an old man's drink to something which is literally drunk by every college goer. So that is enough about the history. Now let's get into the alcohol itself. You can see the presentation is very pretty. Looks like Dettol bottle. 35% alcohol. I got this again from duty free in a party pack. So it came with 3 shot glasses. On the back, it has, in your hands you hold Jägermeister, based on a secret and carefully guarded recipe from Germany, made from selected botanicals. Let's not get into a detail. Another very interesting fact is on the label. you see this stripe that runs around. It actually has a poem which is meant for hunters. It's in German, but the loose translation is, "This is the hunter's badge of glory, that he protect and tend to his quarry. Hunt with honor as is due, and through the beast to God is true." So this poem is written along the edge. Again, very cool Easter egg within the bottle. So time for a quick review of this. For those who haven't tried it, it is an aniseed liqueur. Dark umber color. So what the process of manufacturing this is that they steep the botanicals in spirit and water for 2-3 days. Then they filter it out and they put it in oak casks for a year to mature. Then they take it out of the cask, filter it again, add sugar, add the coloring, and that is what you get. So cheers. Let's talk about the nose first. The nose, again, very strong star anise, licorice, which is mulethi, mint, fennel, star anise, and time to sip. I love Jagermeister. It has that smoky oakiness, 1 year in oak casks, a minty finish. The aniseed is not as prominent as it is on the nose. It's a very pleasant drink. Have it with Red Bull. It's one of my favorite mixed drinks to have. And honestly, 35% alcohol, the only reason it gets you hammered is because Red Bull is doing the heavy lifting. This is a very innocent drink to have. Again, acquired taste, not everyone likes the flavor of licorice, but it is a very pleasant spirit. Again, 150 years of legacy. They know what they're doing. 56 herbs and spices. It goes through some 383 quality checks over the year to ensure they have a consistent product. Which, just think about it, to keep a gin which on average has 11 botanicals consistent is a task. This has 56, which in itself, to keep it the same for 150 years, is a testament to how meticulously they have planned it all out. So yeah, this was around 3,000 rupees for a travel pack. You get this in Gurgaon around 2300. If you haven't tried it, I do recommend it. You can try it out at any bar. It's literally there at every bar. Have a taste, have it neat, sip it. Best way to have it is chilled, ice cold from a freezer. And yeah, that's about it. I'll be on the road, but hopefully soon I'll be in Goa, and then we have some Goa exclusive liquor on review. And till then, leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about Jägermeister. Polarizing beverage. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends. Ask them to subscribe. We are on 31 subscribers. I'd really like to see this go to 50 very soon. Until then, drink responsibly. Bye.